All right, so we're at Streets of Willow doing our Proxes R shoot. I got the tire cleaner stuff here because I'm in charge of cleaning things. That's all I do here at Toyo Tires. So we got this really sick Civic Type R over here that we're going to shoot first, and then we'll go through all the other cars, and it'll be dope.
What are we messing with, if you don't mind me asking?
Trying to get the spark plugs out.
And why that?
E85 car.
And what?
Cold to start, and we need to put some heat in it.
What's the temperature looking like so far today, think?
So far, it's cold.
E85 don't like cold too much now, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We're really excited to have you guys here. It should be a fun day. Thank you guys. I mean, this is a big day. I know you guys all took your time out of your day to do it.
You're going to add this to your resume, Dion?
Yeah, professional detailer at Toyo Tires.
Is the dog going to be driving?
He can.
He can?
He knows how to.
What are we messing with in here, boys?
We're just trying to figure out all of our zoom rates and just trying to get this controller all dialed in so that we can get that crispy smooth action.
That's
like that name drop.
That's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
That name drop.
Let's start with 2. That way it's not a mess.
All right, we're back up here. We're at Horse Thief. We're going to take some cars right now and start doing our shoots. Camera car is down there doing their thing. Drone team is doing their thing. Renz with photo is doing his thing. A lot of moving parts going on right now, but we have our 2 vehicles right here, and I'm going to take the Mercedes right here in front, put them on the street, and start my feature shots here. But before we do that, let's move them, and then let's talk to them and learn a little bit more about this car real quick. JR, I'm going to move you, point out on the street right over here. We're just going to kind of come a little catty corner down the street, nose down the hill.
Doesn't sound like an E46 at all. It sounds kind of like a 2J, huh?
So this is a Mercedes-Benz 190E. You can call it an Evo 2, but this is not actually an Evo 2, just an Evo 2 kit. We thought, what would it be if we just basically built a kind of parts bin 190E throwback touring car? First off, the engine is usually sideways because the cars that are in are front-wheel drive bias. This is rear-wheel drive, so we had to turn it this way and then put it in the car. In the rear, we just kept the standard multi-link suspension that they pioneered back in the 80s that put them well ahead of the game, and here it is today in all of its properly track-driven glory. These tires fit the rowdiness of the car really well. They actually allow you to put the power down because this has so much torque from being a modern turbocharged car. They've actually been on the same set that we originally put on the car well back when, and we've done Lime Rock Park track days. It's been to Grid Life in Michigan. It's done all these different things. There's a ton of tread left. They're heat cycled, but they're still sticky.
All right, we have our next car up here to shoot. Now, as you might think, wow, that's a cool E30 about to go shoot. Nope, it's not. What are we looking at real quick?
This is a 1970 Dotson 510.
Right, not an E30. Do people kind of mistake that fairly often?
Let's just say I need to get a sticker made that says not an E30.
Like Marcus told us, this is his Dotson. Marcus, what makes this Dotson other than the obvious, a little bit different than the rest?
Well, pretty much every part on the car is handmade. Front suspension is your classic McPherson strut style, but it's a combination of like 4 different cars to make it work the way I wanted it to work. The rear suspension, I was actually looking at a side-by-side one day and thought, hey, that rear suspension looks like it'd be a good idea for the back of my car, and realized it's the same characteristics as a C4 Corvette. Favorite memory? Putting the big wing on and realizing that I needed something in the front because I had power steering when I didn't have it. It's like lifting the front of the front. I just went more exaggerated with a splitter and tried to make a shovel, so to speak. And it looks kind of silly, but it definitely does the job.
I see you.
What are you doing with that? Where's that? You got a license for that, right? You're a pilot? You're certified?
Not certified at all.
So you guys are operating the camera car today. It's almost, almost noon at this point. What have you guys done so far?
So far, we've worked with our primary Honda Civic, the yellow Honda Civic Type R. We've worked with the blue E46 BMW. And we've worked with the black, a 997, 911.
Running into any issues so far today? Are things running smooth, or how's it going?
Everything's running smooth. We just had we ran out of battery on the head, so on that turn halfway through it kind of tumbled. We had to come back, switch up the battery.
Was that clip still rolling?
Clip's still rolling.
Okay, cool.
You'll probably see it in there.
What did you break?
Don't know yet. I literally came up out of the corner after the passing the camera car, and then all of a sudden I hit my own oil.
Oh.
And so car got mega sideways.
Oh no, you got lots of oil under there.
There's tons.
The whole underside of the car is covered. You've got some on the tip, so you're okay.
Great.
Yeah, that line that I saw off is not supposed to be off. It's the line of the AccuSump popped off. So that's the one that came off right there.
Where?
Oh.
Oh, the turbo flutter is fantastic. We are with our next car here. This is Christian's BMW that we're going to shoot next. Here, obviously, rocking some Toyo tires. We move to another location on the track. Justin is up there shooting that RWB, and then we'll flip-flop cars here shortly. Christian, what are we looking at here? What is this?
Okay, so this is my 2016 F80 M3. I actually just bought it about 8 months ago, and then kind of just built it within the past 8 months. So yeah, now it looks like this.
Yeah, what hood is that?
This is a CS hood from Souvenir Motorsport.
That thing looks sick.
I've always wanted a manual F80. The driving experience is so much better if it's a manual. I love TE37s.
Classic. You really can't go wrong. All right, so we're done with Christian's BMW up there. Now Justin shooting it, and we're moving on now to Greg and his RWB.
So this is my 2006. It's a Carrera S. This is actually the first RWB 997 in the U.S.
That color looks great.
Thank you.
That's very nice. Especially in this harsh sunlight, it still looks so good.
At night, it looks black. During the day, it pops with a little bit of gray, green hue, you know? So the wheel setup, they are BBS RS2s. Don't ask me the offsets or anything because we had to rebuild them a few times. I don't remember all the numbers, but they are 18 phase stepped up to 19s, and they're just massive.
Okay, so what are the offsets?
Most RWB kits are super in your face. They're very aggressive, something you'd see in an anime, you know, which I think that's really cool about them. I like how this particular kit, it's a bit more understated, kind of like OEM Plus in some ways. Some people would say it's not as aggressive or not aggressive enough. I think it's perfect for my taste, from what I like.
All right, so when Greg rolled up with his Porsche, this thing sounded awesome, so we have to grab a sound clip for you. Greg, go ahead and turn her on. Sheesh. That sounds good. Woo. What time is it? It's 1:33. Lunchtime. That thing sounds just right. Okay, the sun is getting a little bit lower. It's almost 4 o'clock now. We are almost out of light, but we still have some more time. We have a few more cars to shoot, and next up is Taz. Taz, what are we shooting next? What's behind you?
Yeah, this is my Honda Type R. It's a TC car built by HPD that we put a lot more energy into and kind of built out from there. Endurance race car. We race it all the time, I guess, during the whole entire year. We just did the 25 hours of Thunder Hill in it for a third time a couple weeks ago.
How's today been so far? You've been between a bunch of photo shoots, you've been between videos, you've been chased by a camera car, you've done a bunch of stuff. How's it been so far?
Yeah, super fun. Chaotic, not a normal track day, but still got to give a little bit of a vibe for the new tire, which is cool. Really impressed with all of its capabilities so far, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm just having a fun day. It's different.
Hi, I'm Tom Tang, and I'm a test driver for Toyo Tires. I've been testing the new Proxes R. As a driver, it feels like the car has better both steering and braking response as a result of the new compound and the new sidewall. And that translates into really consistent lap times for me, which is really important for racing.
What you saying?
We are done, dude. It's cold again. We got here when it was like 28 degrees. Then it got warm. Now it's cold again. We're pretty much done. We make this look easy, but it's a lot of work. Like Chris behind the camera right there. We got Renz. We got Justin. We just going through friggin' different cameras. We got a slow-mo cam. We got a giant rig over there. We shot a lot of good stuff, and you guys saw it already, so you know it's good.